Creative Mark's art dots are a very convenient way that you can secure your paper down to virtually any surface and allow you to work on your painting or your drawing or whatever it is that you're doing, and then remove it without damaging the paper. I have just a piece of sketching paper here on a drawing board. Now, the drawing board has a feature to hold paper down, at least on one side, and it is quite a mechanism. And as you can see, if I was to put this paper in here and use it to lock that paper down, it's going to crunch the paper. The whole point of the art dots is to give you an option of securing your paper without damaging it. And that's why they come in this little box that you can just kind of roll out and tear. It's a low tack adhesive on one side. I want to make sure that there's no misconception out there. These are not glue dots that you might use for scrapbooking. These are art dots, as it says on the dot. And I usually like to just kind of stretch the paper out a little bit before putting them down. If you're using something a little bit heavier, right now I'm working on something that's not a very heavy piece of paper, and I'm working also horizontally. If you're working vertically and you're working on 300-pound watercolor paper, add more dots, and you will find that it can support the paper just fine. Now, that's one thing. Now, how do they come off? The thing about art dots that you want is, like I said with this, you want it to come off without damaging the surface of the paper. And as you can see, none of that pulled off the paper surface. It comes right off. And then those nice and easy. So it's really a simple product. It doesn't need a long explanation. It does what it says it's going to do. It's a low tack way that you can make sure your paper's secure, keep things from blowing in the wind, and also prevent it from having any unnecessary marks made on your page. So Creative Mark art dots. Give them a try. Thanks.